Hello, hello, hello. Let's hope these microphone levels are not too bad. Lower the music a bit. Now I can't actually see who's around. I can see the chat, but I don't actually see if anybody is currently watching. So I'm just gonna be sketching here. I'm gonna bump the microphone accidentally from time to time. Apologies for that. I'm just gonna draw you guys. It's been a busy week of doing freelance cover work, some commissions as well. So it's actually been a while since I've been able to draw something for myself. If you follow me on Instagram at all, you'll notice that I probably haven't been able to post any like 4x6 sketches or whatever. Let me bump up the audio, Elvin. Is that any better? I don't want to risk peaking the audio either. Check, check. I'm gonna count on you to be my eyes and ears, man. If you're still in the chat. There you go, much better. Thanks, man. I'm also still deciding who I'm actually drawing today. One moment. Wow. We got that to work. That's cool. I'm gonna bump up the microphone just a little bit more so I don't need to strain. It is 2 in the morning over here. I don't want to be speaking too loud. Thanks, Elvin. What are you doing up, man? I know it's roughly about the same time for you. Actually, haven't decided who we're working on yet. Might just do a casual little Doctor Doom. You're working too. Are you doing work? Thanks, Carl. Do let me know if the music gets too quiet or too faint. We're still ironing out the kinks on this thing. Also, this music is a mix of all sorts of royalty free stuff. So you might range from like relaxing piano to suddenly fucking synth wave. This music is too loud for me on my end. They're much better. Who's that Spider Woman for? That wouldn't happen to be for Jiggy, would it? No, Carl, I don't know if you know, but like, Jiggy, well, the whole crew got home safely, which is cool. Uh, but the, most of them are sick. Well, White Bat is not a sponsor, but I'll take a sponsorship. But they're cool because they're a YouTube channel that just lets anyone use it for stream as long as you credit them. I'm actually also not sure how uh, how intense or how long the delay is for you guys. We're just gonna wing Doctor Doom. I don't have his mask memorized by heart. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, apparently JP was sick day of the con. Jim was fluish as well. And surely it can't just be Jiggy. Ten to 15 seconds late. I'm feeling just with your responses here, it feels like it's about 30 seconds. But that could just be me stressing out or having to manage all these buttons. Also, I saw in the CAF update email that my Starscream sketch was one of the new pieces that collectors are talking about today, which I always appreciate. Let me zoom this in a little bit. There you go. That's a little better. Don't look at my nails. I always find it funny. Well, not funny, but like, first of all, I always appreciate when somebody picks up one of my 4x6s. But I find it funny because Jiggy complained a while ago, like a year ago, that those 4x6s are a pain in the ass. He didn't go into why. He just said it's a little inconvenient for him to ship, so he prefers to sell them at shows, I believe. You thought that Starscream wouldn't last? Or like was it I mean it was in a little booklet of like several 4x6s, right? There was a Cyclops in there. There was a Storm. I was sure that Cyclops was gonna get picked up. But you know, what do I know? I just draw the things. I'm not into this song, you guys. Elvin, I have a bunch of new ideas for stream themes that I need to run by Jiggy, potentially for a March show, if everyone's up to it. I may or may not be Googling Doctor Doom's mask right now. Don't worry about it. Oh, so it wasn't your buddy that picked it up? Okay, this is too wide a mouth. Yeah, Elvin, I don't know how busy everybody is right now, but I don't think we've had a live show yet this year, right? None yet. Or did we have one in January? I forget. I don't think we have. Those are always fun. Man, I should really like figure out my Doctor Doom, because I always find him so fun to draw, but I don't have the mask memorized for whatever reason. And I wonder if Marvel is strict about, not that I'm working for Marvel or anything, but like I wonder if Marvel is strict about keeping that mask design consistent across books. It would have to be, right? Like a general look. You got purchased as a gift for another friend. Lots of very generous collectors in the hobby. Wow. No, I wonder now if I sold other 4x6s aside from that Starscream, because Jiggy's been sick, so he actually hasn't told me if any of my 4x6s sold. I just saw it on CAF. That's how I know it's sold. It got picked up at the show at OAX. But I do know somebody at the show was nice enough to pick up a my Mumra #2 cover, which was super cool. No live show. What were we busy with in January? I don't think we were really busy with anything specific. Uh, I just think everybody was doing their OAX commissions, and so they had no time for a stream or to prepare for a stream. Certainly not Bill and the crew. I don't think they would have been able to accommodate a stream just because of how hectic everything was. Let's do this all in black, you guys. Now, I don't know how long I'll be streaming for today, but I just want you guys to know that I appreciate you guys stopping by. If you guys have things to do, just feel free to just literally just leave chat. It's all good. No obligations here. Thank you for stopping by. I'm not telling you to leave. I'm not telling you to turn your computer back on, Elvin. I'm not telling you to leave. I'm just saying you can if you need to. How do I want this to fall on his head? There you go. Elvin, you don't need to get into specifics, but do you have your next book assigned yet? Do you have your next book scheduled yet? I would imagine that after Predator Badlands, they'd be like, who is that guy? Let's hire him for more shit. You know? It's a Saturday afternoon over there for you, right, Carl? Or right around lunchtime? I forgot if you're West or East Coast. Nothing yet. Silly. What are they doing over there, Elvin? He said that people stop pointing me as Predator. Stupid. Atelier 26? Really? Was it around this time of year also, the first time? I mean, like for you? Seems early. Just having a lazy Saturday. So it's Saturday afternoon for you, I'm guessing about 2 p.m. roughly. That snowstorm blow over yet? We're gonna do most of this in black, guys. Just ink the shit out of it. What was it previously? It was like August, right, Elvin? I wonder why they moved it up. You should ask if you should ask if you can go again, like it's a ride. Can I go to Atelier again a second time, please? Hey, I was in Atelier last year. I don't know why you're talking like that. I was in Atelier last year. Can I go again this year? I promise I'll be a good boy at Atelier. Malvo Atelier. What is this fucking music, man? Right, June, July, yeah, yeah, yeah. I like these tunes. Hello, I'm Elvin Chwing. I'd like to be a Marvel artist, so please accept me into the Marvel Atelier. You didn't win. I don't know about that, man. Like, I feel like once you're part of that, you know, part of that whole thing, and you get a gig, which you did, you've already won. Why does the winner get to go twice? No judgment. I'm just wondering. Sorry, I bumped the mic just now. Ooh, I'm sorry. Marvel Atelier. What's funny is Priest Winner goes to encourage the next batch. Oh, okay, cool. And then he gets to give them the immunity idol. Is that what it's called? I dig it. I was gonna say, today I was working on a Supernatural cover, and I was like, should I watch this show? Like, because my wife used to watch it, or I think she saw all of it, like in reruns and stuff, and like, it seemed fun. But now that I think about it, it would be like fucking multiple seasons. I don't know if I'd be able to take it all in. Maybe I'll just have it like playing passively, like on the second monitor or whatever. Yeah, it would have been popular or just starting around like 2005. No, 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 not even. More like 2002, right? Is when it started, I think. Because I remember that show running. I was in college. Where's my point .5? Screw it. Let's go with the brush pen. Not a brush, just a brush pen. Interview with a Vampire, the one with Grey Worm from Game of Thrones. Hello. How do I say your name? Do I just say Zabs? Does that work? Also, your name is a little familiar. Were you here on a previous stream? Thank you. It's not really much to look at right now. There's barely anything right now, but I appreciate your kind words. Yeah, Grey Worm. Zavs. Cool. No, I don't feel good about this pen. We've got some chilly weather over here at the moment because it's a rainy evening. But I've also got the AC on. Don't ask why. So I'm all jacketed up. Let's actually zoom out a little bit here. There you go. Now, Zabs, are you new to the channel? How did you find this? How did you find this YouTube stream? Were you drawing a BC? What's a BC? Oh, OC. That's a smudge on my screen. No, this is Doctor Doom, a Marvel villain. If you're familiar with Marvel Comics at all. Ooh, where you at, Sabs? On your home screen. Cool. Yeah, I used to stream on Twitch, but I like the community on YouTube more because more people who collect my art are on here, and so I want to work with that particular audience. Just interact with them more. UAE, cool. What time is it over there? Also, is everything okay where you're at? Like, I saw a bunch of uh, troubling, troubling news today about that general region. I hope wherever you are, it's safe. Nothing too concerning. I am in the Philippines. It is 3 in the morning over here. Alright, let's start inking this face. You actually heard the rockets, dude? My goodness. Uh, you okay, bro? You cool, bro? This pen is dying. Just throw that away. No problem. You happen to know who that Spider Woman is for, Elvin? Is that actually for Jiggy and he actually commissioned you for himself? Because he's a huge Spider Woman fan. gonna sell the negative space on this just a little bit. Core shadow would be here. Cast shadow, rather. I actually don't know what an ideal stream time would be. Rustin. Okay. I think that might be still Jiggy, because Jiggy is a nickname for Justin after all. Not very original, that guy. You know? He's not covering his tracks very well. Elvin, can you draw a Spider Woman? It's not for me. It's not for Justin Cruz. It's for Rustin Cruzy. Oh yeah, sure, Jake. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Rustin is the name for the pile of shaved hair that he keeps in the corner of the bathroom that has gained sentience. And that's who commissioned the Spider Woman, I think. It's become a homunculus. Alright, you know what? Let's lock in, you guys. Dr. Doom's not gonna draw himself. Also, what's tough right now? Get it for me. What's tough right now is that I've got a bunch of deadlines in the coming weeks, and Resident Evil 9 just came out today. The new Resident Evil game. And guys, I really want to play it. I really want to play some Resident Evil. I don't know if either of you are big gamers at all. Why am I getting an antivirus alert? Wow, it chooses now to update. Thanks, man. Let me know if that affects the stream in any way. I am uploading at a pretty high resolution. I think it's 1080p or one up over 1080p. If my antivirus chooses now to update, it might affect that. I get to play 4 hours. What's gonna happen there is I'm just gonna if I get 4 hours of gameplay every time I do a cover, I'm just gonna start drawing covers even though I don't have the assignments to do them. Oh guys, I'm just gonna draw a bunch of just gonna draw 10 covers today. Whoa, you got 10 cover assignments, dude? Um, um, you know, I'm just gonna draw 10 covers, you guys. Don't worry, I'm just drawing 10 covers right now. Whoa, John, congrats! You're drawing 10 covers? Yeah, that's so awesome. Uh, yeah, that's me. 10 covers Johnny, they call me. I don't know about disgustingly fast. That's unnecessary, man. Why you gotta be so negative, bro? Whoa. I need to curate this playlist. I actually wish I was faster than I am. I know I'm not, like, slow to put out work, but I have this stupid thing where, like, I get bored of the thing I'm working on, and sometimes, like, I end up abandoning it, and it never gets done, which is not good. Which is why a deadline is so. Doom looking good. Thanks, man. You just grinding out here. How big is that? How big is the Spider Woman commission? Is it 11 by 17? Are you doing your fucking? Sorry. Are you doing your awesome ink wash again? Your awesome, super detailed ink wash. Bullshit. Carl's gonna be sitting over there thinking like, man, John really hates this guy. He's so mean. Now I'm about 12. Cool. Did you just start it? Anything you can show me? You can DM it to me. Trying to say anything, John? Just make fun of me. No, dude. What can I possibly say? Can you imagine if I was that kind of streamer? I just make fun of everybody who says anything. Listen, asshole. Elvin, don't tell him that, dude. We want to keep them on their toes. Who, Carl? He's alright. Who are you talking about? You talking about Kawa? First name Carl, last name Collection. Hello, Arthur. Uh, Arthur Eddington, your name is a little familiar. I might know it from Instagram. Thank you for being here, man. How dare you, Carl? I said no such thing publicly. Also, you can't prove it. How dare you say that? How dare you disparage me, Mr. Collection? Might be fucking this up, you guys. That's how all my friendships start, by the way. Is if they buy something from me. Doesn't even need to be my art. If they want to buy the clothes off my back, they're immediately my close friends. Cool, man. Thanks, buddy. We're best friends. Oh, there you go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's how I know your name. Thank you so much for the support. I knew your name was familiar, dude. Do you mind if I show it on stream, Elvin? Ow, sorry guys. I keep bumping the microphone. I'm new to all this shit. This is looking good, Elvin. Let me know if I can show it on stream. Aw, you're too kind, Arthur. Should be okay. Alright. Let me make sure it can be be seen properly. This uh, is it in focus? This is a commission that Elvin in the chat is working on. Spider Woman. Super detailed as usual. Yeah, that's my bad, Carl. This is good, man. Nice face on this one. That's a tough angle. That's a cool composition. Yeah, if neither of you, I'm sure Carl is, but if neither of you or people watching, if you're not following Elvin Ching, if you're not following Elvin Ching on Instagram, you don't need to follow him. If you like cool art, you like cool dudes, just find him on Instagram. It's as pronounced, Elvin Ching. We're gonna leave these areas looking weird for now. We're gonna come back to that for the hatching. Damn. I didn't realize keeping Doctor Doom's face rivets symmetrical would be so annoying. Uh-oh, Carl. Yikes. Awkward, man. Awkward. Yeah, you can follow him. You can follow him if you want. Or, you know, you just follow him for now, and then you can unfollow him later. He's not gonna get an alert that you unfollowed. Thank God. Oh, man. I'm being so mean for a first stream. What's wrong with this guy? Is he always like this? Yes. The answer is yes. Nice save, Carl. Well played. That's really good. I'm using that. I see his work all the time. I see his work all the time. I thought I was following him already. I love it. I'm actually wide awake, guys. And after the stream, it'll be about 4:30, which is when I'm gonna go on my run. My little run that I do. Out on them streets. I make it sound tougher than it actually is. It's just a suburban area. Alright, we're gonna draw the little fur lining that he has across his collar. wide awake. You don't need to do that, but I appreciate it. You don't need to make excuses for me. We're gonna try to do a little loosey goosiness here. So I whipped out the little brush pen. I like this music. Unexpected focus tunes. Carl, you saw that matrix layout that I shared on Patreon the other week? I'm now realizing that I'm not super happy with it. It's a little flat, so I might need to redo it. That personal matrix layout. Which version of Dr. Doom are you drawing? Honestly, I have not given that any thought. I think this is just like the. I think this is just like the Mike Wieringo era Doctor Doom. Definitely not the God Emperor Doom. How many different kinds of Doctor Doom are there even? Is this something I should know about? I know there's a fancy looking Doctor Doom from the end of time where he's the only one left fighting Galactus, but I don't know that design by heart. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna switch it up. I'm not happy with it. I was happy with it at the time, Carl, but yeah, revisiting it, I'm like, it's a little flat, man. And thank God it's a personal piece, right? Because if it had been a commission, I probably would have done a finished piece off of that layout, and then I would have hated it later on. Or best case scenario, the commissioner or the collector would have been like, "Hmm, can you try again? Can you actually open your eyes this time as you make the layout, please?" Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, sir. Sorry, bro. Can you do some actual fucking drawing this time? Yeah, man. Yeah, okay. I wonder if there are any collectors that are that mean. Friends between Richards and mainline Doom blew up his universe out of spite. Ooh. Which storyline was that? Or which writer? That sounds vaguely familiar. That sounds like a Hickman thing. A Hickman thing. probably won't have time to do screen tone on the stream here, but I'll try to finish as much of this as I can on camera. Carl, I forget how many days did you end up spending at OAX? Was it just the one, or did you get to do VIP night and Saturday? I'll see what I can do, Elvin. Do you usually work this late, dude? I'm gonna do some hatching now. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do some hatching. We flew in on Thursday night, so I did some time visiting friends. Yeah, VIP night would have been Friday, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that visible? Christopher Cantwell. I'll need to check that out. Nah, man, I'm right there with you, Elvin. Like, this is the time I'm usually gaming with friends. And so I'm wired right now because I was ready to play some scary games with my pals. So I had all this, like, owl energy. And since nobody was gaming tonight, might as well stream, you know? Missed all of Sunday. I'm sorry about that, Carl. I hope it was a good show anyway, you know? Even though it sounds like you spent a chunk of it worried about trying to get home to beat the snowstorm. Dude, Arthur, I was talking about it probably before you joined the stream. I said that I'm struggling because in the coming week I have a bunch of deadlines and I really, really want to play Requiem. I really, really want to play it, man. All the gameplay I've seen looks awesome, and I'm trying not to spoil myself. I'm a big Resident Evil fan. Like, I pre ordered it. I bought it back in January, ready to play it this week, and then my deadlines hit. So I'm like, ooh, man. I'll need to find a way to sneak in some game time. Oh wow. Didn't it drop just yesterday? You're crazy, man. Right? Just yesterday, right? How long is the game? Carl, Elvin, I forgot if you guys mentioned you're gamers at all or not. Or not at all. Leave me nothing compared to Leon's gameplay. Man, don't tell me that, dude. I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to blow my deadlines here. Fuck. I saw in the trailer you get a chainsaw at some point, man. Very casual gamer at this point. Just can't sink time into those long games. Yeah, I feel you, man. You got kids. You got them kids, bro. So, Resident Evil, as some of you probably know, is a single player game. But lately, I've been playing a lot of 7 Days to Die with my wife and two neighbor friends. And 7 Days to Die is this zombie game where you go through the apocalyptic wasteland and look for buildings and structures to hide in. And you need to reinforce those structures. And it's a zombie wasteland. And every 7 days, a horde of zombies is going to find your base and attack it. This is live drawn. Hey, Eric. Hey, Mr. Eric. What's up, dude? Guild Wars? You were a straight up MMO dude? MMO player dude? What's up, Eric? I was just chit chatting with a bunch of folks here, including Carl, who was at OAX. I wonder if you guys bumped into each other at some point. Come on, Eric. I'm trying my best here. I don't know about all that. I'm not sure I'm completely happy with where this is going yet. Friends in the chat, I'm sure you guys know who Eric Canetti is. But if you didn't know, he's the current artist on Absolute Batman. Issue 17 dropped this past week. It's doing gangbusters, as they say. And I've seen the pages. It's really good. If you haven't picked it up yet, I highly recommend you do so. If you're not yet following Eric on Instagram, don't worry. Your phone will automatically follow Eric Canetti. That's how powerful it is. That's how powerful he is. Even if you don't have an Instagram account, it'll make one for you. And you'll already be following him. Because that's just the way it works. Yeah, Elvin, looks really good. It's the debut of Absolute Poison Ivy. And what's cool about it is the fact that See, I've been following this series from the start, and I'm pretty sure Eric is the only guest artist so far who has introduced a canon villain. If I remember correctly, anyway. Like all the other canon villains are being introduced by Nick Dragata, the main artist. Super cool, man. Let's see, what are we doing here? Let's add a bit of dimensionality to that hood. Okay, what about Jock and Absolute Joker? Did did Absolute Joker really first appear under Jock's line art, or was he first drawn in normal mode by Nick Dragata and then in villain mode by Jock? I'm actually not sure now. He's like made by Umbrella. Yeah, a little bit. There's a bit of Resident Evil in there for sure. I can see it. Good call. Is it Doctor Doom? Killer Gamer, yo. Hello, yes. Welcome to the stream. We're just chilling. We're just drawing a casual Doctor Doom. Yeah, there you go, Arthur. No, no, you were right, Elvin. You were right, okay? Are you happy now, man? Jeez. Right. I actually want to give that design a try. Absolute Joker. There's a part of me that doesn't understand it yet, like the logistics of how that design works. Like for me in my head, like I don't know how to draw it, so I'd like to try to figure it out. I've also never attempted to draw Absolute Batman himself. I'll give that a try. Thank you, Killer. I'm just gonna call you Killer for short, if that's okay. Right now, we're just applying hatching all around this area to put a little bit of dimensionality to the hood, just so it's not blank detail. Could be cool, Carl. You don't think I'll mess it up? It's not a bad idea, Carl. Thank you for the subscribe, killer. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. That's actually the first alert I've seen. I forgot I set that up. Yes, I have drawn Iron Man. I have a 4x6 Iron Man, just like this, 4x6 in dimension. And I drew an 11x17 Iron Man about 2 years ago as a commission. Both pieces were purchased, so I don't have it on hand to show you. But if you go through my Instagram, you should be able to find it. On Instagram, I'm John_Amor, AMOR. You're a big Iron Man fan? What are these tunes? Iron Man's actually an interesting challenge for me, because I don't think I'm particularly good at like mech design. I'm a big mech fan. I love Evangelion and Transformers. But Iron Man is especially challenging. You were a kid, huh? You were a kid when the Iron Man movies came out? Insert Private Ryan meme. Oh, you draw too? Cool, dude. Yeah, mech designs are not easy. You watch Transformers? Yeah, I've seen a bunch of Transformers. Here and there. I've drawn a handful of Transformer covers for the comic books. If you're not very familiar with my work, you might be able to see some of those Transformers covers on my Instagram. I would show them to you here on the stream if I had that set up, but unfortunately I do not. Oh, actually, hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I can make this work. This is a cover I did for the Void Rivals comic featuring Hot Rod and Springer, the helicopter dude. So that's a cover I did last year. And I also did this featuring Optimus Prime. This is Transformers number 25, which was Robert Kirkman's debut issue. There's a couple of others that I did, but I don't have them handy over here. Oops, sorry for bumping the microphone again. did those, and I'm hoping to do a couple more this year. No, Carl, that makes me feel terrible. That was 20 years. No, that's 18 years ago. Oh my god. Yeah, I remember the beginning of Phase One like it was yesterday. Thank you, Killer. I hope you found that interesting. Uh, I will be doing a bunch more covers this year, so I'm excited to share them with everyone. From Transformers, who's your favorite character? I'm sure there's a couple of my friends on the stream right now who are laughing because I've probably told them who my favorite Transformer is, and he is not a cool dude. He is kind of a nerdy Transformer. Uh, his name is Perceptor. I'm sorry, guys. His name is Perceptor. He turns into a microscope and and a telescope. He's basically like the visual science guy. Oh man, that's my guy. That's my dude. And take note, like in the Transformers movie, the animated film, when Unicron was on his way to attack Cybertron, it was Perceptor who was first to notice. Yeah, tell me about it. It is Perceptor that spotted Unicron coming, so he's like, yeah, that guy's pretty cool. I'm generally, like in movies or whatever, I'm generally a fan of the science guy who usually gets killed, or it's usually his fault that things went wrong. That's my guy. Thank you for asking that. I'm sure nobody's gonna make fun of me. Hid in the closet. How dare you? He wasn't hiding. He was waiting. Well, I know Carl's favorite Transformer is Beachcomber. Did I get that right, Carl? The blue guy? Blue and black? Or is he blue and white? India. I'm in the Philippines. It is about 3:50 a.m. at the moment on a Sunday morning. I just felt like it was a good time to do a casual little stream. Perceptor was brave trying to fight the cassettes and defend Blaster. Don't call them the cassettes. You make him sound extra lame, Elvin. God damn it. Yeah, he was really cool fighting those little tapes. Fuck you, man. Fuck you, dude. Perceptor was brave in trying to defend Blaster against Soundwave and his multiple henchmen. Alright? Let's be real here. Let's be real, bro. Who is your favorite Spider-Man to draw? Huh. I think it's just Peter, but specifically, I like drawing high school Spider-Man because his proportions are all weird and like he's not all buff. So I love drawing Ultimate Spider-Man specifically. Like you can see when you can see that he's a kid, like he's a teenager. That's my favorite Spider-Man to draw. So I always really enjoy when Mike Wieringo drew him, who obviously passed away before Ultimate Spider-Man was even a thing. But he always drew Spider-Man with a young build, and I like when Stuart Immonen drew Spider-Man for a little bit. Right, Carl, you dig that Beachcomber loves nature. I will say though, Arthur, I really enjoyed drawing Miguel O'Hara a couple of times. His his costume is like unique enough that it doesn't feel like Spider-Man to me. He feels more like Spawn, and I just like the unique challenge of that. I think. Elvin, who's your favorite Transformer? Who's everybody's favorite Transformer? Don't say Perceptor, all right? That's my guy. Take it easy. Take it easy, you guys. I know Perceptor's super cool, but that's my dude. Bumblebee or Lockdown. Cool. Uh, Bumblebee, obviously super popular. Lockdown, I want to say is Lockdown the Autobot cop car? Am I getting that wrong? Ooh, wow, not a lot of Michael Bay Transformer love, but I like that. I like the Bumblebee mask. I agree with you there. Optimus Prime, Elvin. You, you fucking. All right, I'll allow it. Lockdown. What kind of car is he? I'm actually not familiar. If he's a villain, what kind of vehicle is Lockdown? My favorite Autobot, as mentioned, is Perceptor. My favorite Decepticon is Soundwave. Is a Lamborghini Aventador. I'm actually not super familiar with that. I'll check it out after the stream. Yeah, I like Soundwave. Did you guys know that in Latin America, Soundwave is just called Soundwave? Yeah. He was in Age of Extinction. Oh, cool. You've been drawing. I've been drawing this Doctor Doom for about 14 years. No, I've been drawing since I was like 4 years old. And I am, wait for it, I'm 42 now. Oh, God. So I would have been, ugh, I've been drawing for like, what, 38, 37 years? Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, you guys. Transformers Prime had the best Decepticon designs in the whole franchise. Dude, I saw that show for a little bit. I did like the less boxy designs, but I don't remember why I stopped watching it. I really like the everybody's design in Transformers One. If you remember that movie, it came out a couple of years ago. I really liked it, and it's unfortunate that it didn't do very well. All right, folks, this will need to do for now. I'm gonna do the screen tone and a bit more hatching off stream. I love Transformers One. Arthur, yeah, thank you. You're old but have cartoon knowledge. You're a cool adult. Thanks, man. Very nice of you to say so. And thank you for complimenting the art. Uh, Transformers One should have done so much better. I agree with you, man. Those designs were very good, and I feel like I should rewatch it. It's been a year or so, and I definitely enjoyed it the first time. And I think I'll probably enjoy it again. I will call it here, folks, because I need to get ready for a early morning run. It's 4 a.m. over here. I don't want to be running when the sun is up because it gets too hot. Um, Thank you so much for stopping by. I'll be streaming again. I just need to figure out a more regular schedule. And yeah, that's it. Hit the bell for notifications so you can see the next stream, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.